All right. Here we are. Say My Name against Kasva. This is a best of 5 round of 64 Wandering Warriors Cup. And we've got Say My Name playing as the Persians and Kasva playing as the Malians. Very standard Nomad Civ matchup. I think these are probably the two best civs for Nomad after maybe Spanish for
Yeah.
this map generation.
Yeah, usually you always saw Spanish, Persians, and Malians dominating the 1v1 on Nomad, right? However, I'm thinking Malians have been nerfed a bit, right? Due to the fact that they are not gathering the gold faster when they're reaching Fuel Age and Castle Age.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that is definitely a huge thing for them. So I think Persians have a much better chance against them now on Nomad.
So Kasva's going to have a decent TC spot. He spotted the water on the edge with the sheep, so he's going to head over there with the villager. And Say My Name already has the dock up, so his ville started a little bit closer to the water. And he is going to get the house and the dock up and the fishing ship out first. He doesn't have as great of a starting TC spot, though. The boars are a little bit far away. I guess there's one near the shoreline, and then the deer are pretty far as well. And he doesn't have the berries like Kasva does.
Yeah, usually berries is not the most important thing on Nomad.
It's nice later. It's nice later on in the game, especially if you get kicked off water. It's a nice fallback plan for sure.
So they've already getting kicked off water often, really. On Nomad.
How are you gonna ask me that when you have Viper on your team, Jordan?
Okay, it's a good backup plan for food. I understand that. But you can.
I'm gonna go softly hard water.
Yeah, man. Like when he's coming up with those things, you're always questioning yourself. What the hell does soft and hard mean in that case? But okay. You know, one thing I noticed about Kasva's play here, his build is not good at all. Usually, what you do with Malians is you have one villager building a house, one building a TC, and one is building a dock. You want to spread those out as much as possible, right? Because the more villagers you have building a certain building, the less the efficiency is for that villager. Yeah. So that is a huge mistake by Kasva here. And Saymyname, I think he did it the right way. He had the dock up as fast as possible. And yeah, just in terms of start, his start looks so much smoother.
Well, Kasva, it's landlocked at the bottom here, so he couldn't find the water right away. He did find it with the sheep, so once he was done his house, he immediately sent his ville there.
Yeah.
But that's probably the reason for the delay. You really go one ville on a house, one on a dock, and one on a TC? Yeah. I would think 2 on a TC and then 1 on the dock and house. Because you want to get the TC up as quick as possible.
No, you build a house because when you build the house, then you're able to build the dock, the fishing ship right away, right? Okay. So you only do that with Persians and Malians. With other civs you don't. So yeah.
But also, questioning why Kasva's going so hard on berries right now when he's got 2 boars available. I guess he wants the fishing ships out as quick as possible, but he had to get loom because he wasn't getting enough food. Income, it just seems strange to me. And now he's going on to sheep. Has he been playing too much AoE4?
I think so. I was about to answer that question with I think he is dedicating himself too much to Age of Empires 4. Because the berries are fine to take, right? Especially with certain civilizations. And yeah, I think the way he's playing Age of Empires 4 definitely has a certain impact on his Age of Empires 2 approaches. So that's also something we can see here. Also important to see is how they are scouting, right? I feel like Kasva is having a good vision of the map so far. So he definitely has a lot of scouted already. And let's take a look at blue.
He sees that. He sees the house from Say My Name too. He knows. Yeah, he doesn't see a dock along that shoreline, but he does see the house. So he has to assume the TC is somewhere in that location. And he knows that it's landlocked.
Yeah.
So his fish are likely going to be safe. As long as he keeps tabs on that shoreline to the north.
Exactly. And he's also very active with his scout on the, I don't know how it's called, 8 p.m., something like that. No, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. He's very active there with the sheep. So he's checking the shoreline if the dock is close by. Because, obviously, as the further the dock is apart, the more likely it is for him to go FC and just take it from there.
With these positions, I wouldn't be surprised by FC from both players. I mean, they're as far apart as they possibly can be with the docks.
Exactly.
So they should be safe unless someone wants to go for a more aggressive approach. I mean, you might be able to catch your opponent off guard if you went for a forward dock somewhere along the shoreline and went aggressive and feudal. But odds are by the time you get there, your opponent's already going to be up to the next stage. So
Exactly. So that's why I personally love Nomad so much, right? Because there are so many different openings, and it's very versatile, right? You never know beforehand how exactly your starting position is going to look like, right? And you have to adapt so much. So Nomad is the hardest map in that regard of adapting and finding the right strategy choices. And yeah, it gives you so much versatile games which you cannot predict early on.
Saymyname just lost a sheep against the shoreline there.
You did? Okay.
So against the second dock villager from Kasva. So he knows
Ah,
there's going to be, I think he knows there's going to be a dock there. And I think he might have lost another sheep over near Kasva's main base. So that still doesn't tell him where Kasva's TC is.
yeah,
Because that could be the same docking villager he lost both sheep to.
exactly.
It'll tell him where his fish is, but he has no idea yet, for 100% certainty anyway, where the TC is going to be.
Yeah, he doesn't really have the 100% confirmation. Most likely, he expects the shorefish to, or the dock to be there by Kasva, right? But in terms of TC, no idea there. But it's the same for Kasva, right? He sees this house, but yeah, no further information. But the house, yeah, most likely, if I was in Kasva's shoes and I look at the map, I'm pretty
Yeah.
confident that this house is part of the base of Saymyname there.
So which civ here do you prefer?
Good question. I think Malians should still be a bit better just due to the fact that they have stronger monks. And on
Okay.
Nomad, usually what you're going for, especially if you have those positions that are very far apart, that you go for a fast castle and then you build stable monks, try to get water as well with a few fire ships, and then you push with monks, siege, and a stable, right? And Persians just lack the monk capabilities, which Malians have, right? So that makes them a bit stronger there.
What's your end game with Persians against Malians? Because it feels like Malians also kind of counter that a little bit with the ability to make heavy camels to get Farimba, and of course their monk techs and Castle Age. What are you aiming towards if you're the
That's
Persians player?
that's a good question. I think you need a mix of halberdiers and hand cannoneers. That's something which
Okay.
I would have in mind right now. So halberdiers, bombard cannons, and hand cannoneers. But it's obviously hard against Malians, right? Because they are very versatile. Going paladins is not really an option because of the camels, as you pointed out. And paladins is one of the main units for the Persians, right? It's not like they have so much for them to offer.
All right, so no water pressure from either player. Both players kind of walling up here, but I do notice Saymyname's got 2 safe golds there, and Kasva's gold, like he has to wall really far forward
Yeah,
for that. And then if he ever gets cut off of that, his next option is so far away.
yeah,
It's to the north, and then there's 2 extras at the top there. So
exactly.
choosing to go in the corner of the map here maybe will hurt him a little bit later on in the game. We'll see if Say My Name can get some pressure. They're both going to be going up to Castle Age, but Say My Name is going to be there first, and his TC works a little bit faster.
Yeah,
So it's going to get him there really far ahead of Kasva.
yeah. I also look at Saymyname's second dog. I think that one is so
You'll
unconventional.
never find that. Yeah.
But that is so good, right? You have 5 deep fish there, so that's perfect for him. And in general, Saymyname is playing extremely well, right? Very nice castle age time as well.
Mhm.
And one thing on Nomad which is going to be so crucial is, as we mentioned, Dave, the gold spots, right? You have 6 gold and 6 stones on this map, and taking care of them, trying to conquer them, is going to be so important because the gold units are just the strong units, right, compared to the trash units. And it's going to be a battle most likely about getting the space on the map.
Well, I guess he, like you said before, he is Malian, so his gold lasts a little bit longer.
Yeah, that
So
helps.
that should help a tiny bit. I don't think he would take that over having an extra pile, but you take whatever you can get. And he's on the way to the Castle Age.
Yep.
War Galley upgrade is coming in from Say My Name. Second TC coming in from Say My Name along the Woodline and the Deer. And I don't see any military buildings from him, so he's just going to go water pressure and a little bit of a kind of a mini boom here.
Yeah, definitely looks like that. He has a lot on gold, right, for that kind of strategy, but I guess he's really trying to get some water play going here. He's already having 3 fire galleys, no, 4 even, 4 fire galleys on the map. But just remaining with 2 docks, and I'm pretty confident that he wants to add a third TC pretty soon as well.
Mhm.
However, Kasva has different plans, right? He's already scouting a bit with his villager in the front, and he sees that there's a market in this blacksmith, most likely. Let me check.
No,
if
he doesn't. He doesn't see it,
He
but I
doesn't
think
see it.
he
Yeah.
clicked. I think he clicked through because I saw the villager walking in a straight line and then
Yeah.
suddenly just detoured.
Yeah.
So I think he clicked through and figured out it was walled. So he's just going for. He doesn't
Yeah.
see anything, and he's going for a siege workshop. So he knows that he's there 100%.
Yeah, and that's also typical for Kasva, right? He is not typically that kind of player who sits back and just booms and chills. He wants to be aggressive. He wants to make something work. He likes to have the initiative on the map. And
Look at him trying to hide the fish.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that
You
that
can
is going to work.
You know what you could do there? You could make a dock between the land and the corner and keep those fish in a little safe area. But I mean, the
Yeah.
fires are gonna get through there anyway, eventually.
Man, that would be a must play. Is he? Oh, okay. I thought Saymyname is actually retreating here. Yeah, but that's not gonna work. Oof.
No, they're gonna
So
die
sick.
anyway, and it's kind of a wasted demo at this point. I mean, are you really
Yeah.
gonna be that competitive without the War Galley upgrade?
Yeah, that's just not a thing. So very questionable decision by Kasva here. He's taking a huge beating here right now because
Mhm.
losing the water at this stage of the game is definitely huge, right? Because the fish is
But-
still there and it gives you such a huge advantage.
But you are
yeah.
going Monk Siege. So
Yeah.
you don't really need that food anymore, right? So Kasva's going to
That's
be
true.
pushing in here.
Yeah.
And Saymyname is going to be 3 TC. He's now going for a barracks. He didn't even have a barracks, so it's going to take him a long time to
Yeah.
respond to this pressure. Kasva needs to make sure he doesn't nuke his own spearmen with
He
the
does.
mangonels.
Oh, he does. Okay, he saved them. But as you said, Dave, that's a problem for Saymyname. Yes, he has a good advantage on water now, so his economy is going to be so much better. But Kasva doesn't really depend too much on food right now because his units he's building are just mainly gold and wood units, right? So he doesn't care about that. And that's the thing, right? That push can be so deadly, even though your economy is only maybe 30 or 40% of your opponents. It can do so much things with that siege monk push. So this is definitely something you must not ignore there.
And I love the stone walls from
Yeah.
Saymyname. He's just kind of delaying. He's got that gold in the north, so he just retreats from there, keeps producing villagers, goes for the stable, stone walls in the north too. Unfortunately for the Persians, he can't get fortified wall. Not that you would see it very often here. One of the only civs that can't.
Yeah.
But his TCs do have a ton of HP. So if Kasva wants to push past these walls towards that gold in the north, oh my god, he just lost 2 vills.
That is such a great. That was a great shot by Kasva.
Yeah.
Here. And that's the problem now for Saymyname. He has great economy, yes, but he needs to have stone. He needs to be on stone now because the only thing which he can do to stop that is castles. That's just the reality. And you can see Kasva by that little push, he's getting himself such a nice map control. While Saymyname is kind of pinned in the corner here.
At any point, Saymyname does have a dock there. At any point, he can just transport across that little area and escape. But I don't know if you can justify spending the res on that at the moment. You kind of need all of that in defense, and he's going for knights now. Saymyname is actually housed, so he's running out of space, and he's being pressured here. It's a great spot for the mangonels to sit on that hill to get a little bit of extra damage against that TC, but it is a Persian TC.
Yeah.
So it'll stay alive for a very long time.
This is a lovely position for Kasva, right? And he's also paying attention to the mangonels. He's reacting very nicely, so no trades happening here. Obviously, Saymyname can always easily go for the delete trick. That is a very good position to do that because the Kasva doesn't really have space to split his mangonels, right? So the likelihood of Saymyname killing mangonels with one shot is very high. Delete. And, yeah, 2. You have it here.
That was a great shot there. I didn't think he would get 2, but Kasva got a little greedy there and sent the second mangonel back, just trying to kill that one from Saymyname. He noticed it coming in right away too, and he just couldn't get it in time.
Yeah. That's the thing what I was mentioning, right? So that position, yes, in theory it's nice because Kasva is on the hill, but it's also risky, and therefore, Saymyname took advantage of that. Also
Persian CCs, man. Oh god, it just never dies. It's like they're docks. They just never die.
Yeah. Yeah, Saymyname is doing exactly the right things here, I feel like. And, yeah, I don't know, Kasva, in theory, he could get redemption, right? But
Yeah.
then again, what does that really help him? Of course, he
If
will
you're
keep the mangonels bay, but still, yeah.
So if you're Saymyname, I mean, you're already on stone, so you can defend probably here with just mangonels and a castle. Do you send the knights out to Kasva's economy now? Do you even
Yes.
engage against this force with the knights? Because if you give him a few knights to the monks, your economy could be in a lot of trouble. I think you just go for the counter raids here, right? That's a good shot.
Dave, we missed something. We missed a demo shot on the berries of Saymyname on the south side. I saw villagers dying. I heard them. I didn't see how many died there. I don't know. But yeah, definitely to answer your question, you want to send those knights.
Another one?
Is there one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, it's just... Yeah, okay.
Was that luck? I'm not sure. Anyway, oh, there's a forward castle happening as well from Kasva. So he wants to
Wow.
really pin Saymyname to his base here. So nice move. But Saymyname has castle, stone for a castle himself. And this could be... Oh, this is very ugly. This is very ugly for Kasva.
Kasva noticed the mangonel. Oh, he's going to lose the mangonel. And the castle will 100% go up for Saymyname.
Yeah.
Kasva needs to cancel his. And now Kasva should be looking at his res and thinking, can I go up to Imperial Age? The answer should be no. Because he's got 8 on food and 9 on gold. And nothing in the bank. And here come the knights. What does Saymyname see? He sees that castle foundation. He's going to ignore it with the knights, and he's just going to head out to Kasva's base. And now he might be thinking with 38 on food, those villagers and the fishing ships, can I go up to Imperial Age? Can I get the trebs out quickly?
Exactly. He's also going for Bloodlands and Jillnets, right? So he's really playing stellar here so far, Saymyname. I would say he hasn't done any single mistake this game. Everything was responsively, very nicely. And yeah,
look at him killing the house with the fire ships, and the knights are just gonna go right in.
That's amazing.
I guess he killed the wall earlier too.
Yeah, just because of that, right? He knew that the knights are going to be used to harass instead of trying to defend there. Usually in those kind of situations, that's the right thing to do, because the monks are going to be with the siege, and you don't want to really engage into that. That's kind of playing into the hands of your opponent. So
good awareness by Kasva. Going for the walls.
Nice response. Nice response. He's safe so far. But yeah.
What do you do here in Kasva's position?
I was about to say that's looking very grim for him, right? Because Saymyname, he has clicked Imperial Age, so he will be able to trap down the castle pretty fast, and he has a 27 villager or economy unit advantage. And his economy is just looking so much smoother, right? And he's adding even more stables, so we will see a lot of knights pumped out by those stables. And I don't see Kasva being able to push his economy to where it needs to be in a few minutes, Dave.
Oh, and he's not noticing the knight. Okay, now he notices them, converts, goes after them with the spearman. I mean, to be fair to Kasva, he does have... He's only behind by 8 villagers. And the rest are fishing ships, right? So, but still, Saymyname is doing the right thing. He's brought a villager up north, and he actually made a transport ship. So he brought the vill up north, and he's redocking around those fish. But eventually, those fish are not going to be very efficient at all. And Kasva should be close in terms of villager count. If he can delay Saymyname, maybe he can get into a late game composition like we were talking about with the camels or whatnot. It's going to be so difficult for him, especially since Saymyname is expanding up to that north side.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Saymyname is doing everything correctly, even having the 4th TC now on the plant there. So very nicely done by him. It's not like he is, you know, we see that often from players, right? When there is a castle close to them, they want to trap that down ASAP, and therefore they cut everything on their economy side to afford the Imperial Age and to get the traps out, but they forget about adding economy after that. And Saymyname is not doing that mistake, so he's taking care of that department as well, and he just keeps on booming while doing his stuff. And yeah, very nice done by him. And yeah, Kasva's... That's a question for Kasva now, right? He knows that he's in a bad position right now. He's not even clicked up to Imperial Age. Oh, no, he did. Never mind that. But still, he has a feeling. His opponent has to fish. He's behind in terms of economy. And now, what the question is, what is he going to try to transition to?
Well, he found the TC in the north. So he's bringing his mangonel around
Yeah.
to hit that, but the knights are still there, and there's no monks with this army, so it's just Gebetto spearmen. The knights should be able to clear that up, and now his castle's being trebbed down.
Yeah.
Don't even bother to defend that. There's no point, even though you have that hill position. I think you just need to bank on having a castle further back. He is bringing in the relics as well. He's already got 2 monks holding relics and 1 in the monastery, but he should think about moving that back too because
yeah.
it's really far forward.
Yeah, Dave, that's what I was thinking. I mean, thinking about long-term play, yes, nice getting the relics. Even though Nomad, that's not the most important thing. But yeah, that monastery is very exposed right now. And Saymyname has 11 cavalry right now to clean up Red's army here, which is consisting out of Gebettos and just the spearmen, right? So that's not going to be too scary. And yeah, getting down the castle here. And yeah, very nice position here for Saymyname, I have to say.
Yeah, and Kasva's house walling behind those walls, and now he doesn't have access to that stone either. So he's going to run out of stone in his base really soon.
Yeah.
He'll have enough for another castle, and that's it. And he's also running out of gold. And Saymyname sees that wall from Kasva. Oof. He deletes his castle foundation. He's going to replace it forward. There are Gebettos here. So maybe Kasva can snipe a few villagers and run away from the Cavalier. He's got monks there too. But yeah, the micro isn't quite there for Kasva. He's going to lose the Gebetto. And he's going to come out with the camels. Maybe he might be able to deny this.
Yeah, I mean, he has the right units to counter what Saymyname is going for. The question is, Dave, does he have the masses? And I think that's going to be very hard for him to sustain, right? So it's just because of the fact that Saymaneme's economy is better. And we have a nice engagement here. A lot of fights happening here, but I think Saymyname should be coming out on top on that one, right?
Yeah, and he can't even stall the castle with the monks because he wasted the juice on the units, and he's going for a castle right beside the trebs. I guess it's within minimum range of those trebs, but he can just pack up and leave, and Kasva calls the GG, and I don't know. It seemed like Saymyname had the perfect defense against the mangonels from Kasva. Yeah. Obviously, losing 2 mangonels to that 1 from Saymyname is probably not the greatest, and Persian TCs just never die, Jordan.
Yeah. Exactly. They are just so tanky, right? And I have to say, Kasva, I think, went for the right approach in Castle Age with the push, because you don't want to give Persians the full freedom to boom, as their TCs are just working faster, right? I think it's even 15% in Castle Age, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, therefore, it makes sense. But the thing he completely neglected was the water play. And water is just such an important factor on Nomad. He should have gone for fires to at least defend himself, and then go for the push in the meanwhile. He was completely ignoring that, and I think from there, that's all where it all went downhill.
Well, I think Saymyname had a really great start. He was up to Feudal Age way faster, and then he immediately clicked Castle, but as soon as he got to Feudal, he also added those 2 fires, like you said. Yeah. And it took him a long time, but he did get to the fish at a respectable time. And Kasva, I think Kasva saw the map and just assumed that it would be a slower time for Saymyname to get to his fish economy. Yeah. And it kind of got caught off guard a little bit by that. Also, he never, in Castle Age, he never got the War Galley upgrade, and he never really pressured the water from Saymyname at all. He made a sneaky dock down in the south, but that's it. And he had like 1 demo on the fish in the north. So really, just not paying attention to that fish at all.
Exactly. And also his start at the beginning was just so much worse than Saymaneme's, right? And that's not due to...
he was on berries?
Like, exactly. Weird. Exactly. And it was not due to him being unlucky. It was just about him not having the right build order for the civilization on Nomad. So yeah, and those things just add up, right? And yeah, Saymyname took advantage of that with flawless play, and yeah, he can be very happy about himself on the first game, I would say.
Okay, so let's go back to, there it is, the intermission screen. Saymyname is up 1-0 in this best of 5.
Yep.
And we will get into game number 2. And game number 2 is going to be, let's see, what is it going to be here? What are the home maps for Kasva? We got Compass and Houseboat, and it looks like it's going to be Compass.
What do you
As
have?
game number 2.
Kasva against Saymyname. Okay, good. I will load it. 1 sec. We meet at 5 seconds again.
Yeah, we'll meet at 5 seconds. I'll call you at 5 seconds.
Okay, 5 seconds. Okay, I'm ready. Oh, I already see something very nice there.
Perfect. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the
Yes.
battle of the fish has begun here, Jordan, as they're both watching the same deep fish.
Oh my god, that's pretty unlikely, I would say, on this map. But yeah, both have managed to do so.
Look at Kasva once again, not docking near a shorefish.
Yeah.
So Saymyname can gather with that villager. Kasva is actually gonna have to come back for his vill here with the transport ship, so he's not gonna have that constant food income. He will go for a house right away.
Yep.
And he will get his TC down immediately. It's funny how one person has gone south and one has gone north. I haven't seen that yet on this map. Usually it's east and west that they choose to go to, but Saymyname has a good TC spot, and Kasva maybe not as good. I mean, he doesn't have the hunt right beside his TC.
Dave, I have to ask. Usually you see west and east. Why?
I don't know. I don't know. This is just
okay.
every compass game I've seen so far has been west and east. I haven't seen north and south. I have no reason for it. I just
Okay, it's just observation. I thought that there were more resources or something. Like I was just
no. The
looking.
only difference is there's elephants in the south. There's no elephants on any other section, so you get a little bit more food.
Oh, whoa! I wasn't paying attention to that.
Yeah, see, there you go. There, Jordan, compass home map now. Easy.
Nice. I'm glad I'm casting this one with you, Dave. Oh, good. So
look at
Saymayname's
being nice. He's not taking those fish. If I were him, I would take those fish because you know you have one on the north too.
I don't understand that.
Yeah,
for sure. There is no reason not to do that. Because you're giving your opponent the advantage of having the early fish there. And on the other side, if you take that fish, he has to travel more to the other fish as well. So that's a huge thing for Saymyname not to do there. But okay, that's how it is. We have Byzantines against Italians. That's a very interesting matchup as well. Dave, what do you think? Which one would you prefer here?
I think Italians are probably better, right? You want to get that water control early, and it's just much smoother. Sure, with Byzantines, your fires are more effective, but I think getting an extra fire ship out is better than having a little bit of extra attack speed on your units. It's just my opinion, though. What do you think is better?
I'm just having a debate with myself here. Which one would I prefer here? And it's a hard one to make. I mean, Italians, they are just the best civ on water. You could debate, right? With Portuguese and Vikings. So, in general, it favors them, right? But also have to keep in mind that their docks are so extremely close together, and the faster firing ship attacking rate is going to be so helpful as well. And I don't think that Saymyname is going to be up so much faster than Kasva as well. So, I think it's a 50-50 here.
Well, the thing with like Byzantines, it's nice they can go up to Imperial Age faster, but you get that with every age for Italians, right? So that's good. And also one big difference here is that Saymyname found a lot of herdables. So he found goats and sheep and cows. I don't know if he sent a villager out purposely to find those, but Kasva has not gotten any of them. And Kasva's scouting is really struggling because of it. He does know where the TC spot is from Saymyname, but he doesn't have the extra food sources, and he was forced to push in the zebra with his villagers, which is kind of time consuming. Yeah,
for sure. I'm just wondering, what's this? Okay, he has 200 food and Saymyname. Okay, never mind that. So Saymyname should be up to fuel age much faster. And then, obviously, Saymyname will have such a better position compared to Kasva. Because, as you mentioned earlier, Dave, having one fire ship out faster or more than your opponent is such a huge difference, especially if we are talking about low numbers.
Yeah. One benefit for Kasva is that he gets Town Watch, so he will have a little bit more vision. I mean, it is an advantage that the Byzantines do have over the Italians, but still, the Italians, like we thought, are going to be up to feudal age faster. And look at Kasva's food. Yeah. He hasn't brought in either of those elephants from the back. He has to know they're there, and I think he's sending a villager now. And he still hasn't found any sheep
Yeah.
or any goats, or any cows, or any pigs, or any turkeys, or any of that other stuff.
Yeah.
So no scouts for him.
Yeah. That's a huge problem for him. So he will be so much later to fuel age than his opponent. And at this point, you might even think about, does it even make sense to go for maybe a faster castle age here? And
He's adding more fish, Jordan.
yeah, this is so Age of Empires 4 like, man. In Age of Empires 4, you just build fish like there's no tomorrow. But this is just not the way. His opponent is about to hit fuel age in 40 seconds and he has not even clicked up yet. This must be a fast castle, no?
Yeah, it has to be. And he feels like I can keep... Like, I'll have so many fish, it'll take you a while to kill them. That must be the idea, right? And they'll get enough food for me to go up to castle. But look, he clicks up, and he's only got 60 food in the bank on his way to feudal age, and he doesn't have any hunt under his TC. He's got 8 fishing ships, sure, but his opponent's going to be in the feudal age. And it seems like the only civ that would fit this approach might be Japanese with their tankier fishing ships, where they can survive longer. But even then, it's going to be just super rough for Kasva.
Exactly. Even then, even if you were Japanese, yeah, the fishing boats last longer, but you will still be lower in the army count, right? So you will lose eventually. So I'm very surprised by the way Kasva is approaching this one, and I think the only solution for his start would be to abandon feudal completely and just go for fast castle, and then hope that if you are getting castle and having still an okayish amount of economy, to go for the fast fire galleys, right? But
it's just this eco is not conducive to a good castle age time.
No.
Unless you're going to send more on gold and use the market or something. I mean, you're looking the food in the bank as he's going to reach feudal age. It's going to be 200 food in the bank, and he's already running his fish. And he can't even hide them because of the transport ship from Saymyname. He was tracking everywhere that Kasva was redocking.
Yeah. I mean, Kasva is doing a very nice job in keeping his fishing boats alive so far. The fire galley from Saymyname on the right-hand side is not able to spot those 3 fishing boats by Kasva. So that's very nice. And
he's dodging the one in the north too. Look, he's dodging all of them.
What the hell is going on? Okay, now he spot them, right? But it's only 2. The other 5 are still remaining there. So, or 6 even. So very nicely done by Kasva, and he's able to produce fire galleys himself now, and he has even 3 docks, right? So, I think Kasva has done the best he could have done to
with a bad start,
survive in this situation.
Yeah, so he needs to keep his fire galley. Oh, is he actually just going for the fish instead? He knows where the fish from Saymyname are. He's got the fires in the north. He's now engaging 2v1, but still there's 4 fire galleys from Saymyname heading in, still looking for those fishing ships from Kasva.
Yeah, and I don't know, this is going to be such a tough position for Kasva now, because he will always be 2 or 3 fire galleys behind, or ship units, right? So, yes, his ships are stronger, but he just doesn't have the numbers. And this could be a very good fight now for Kasva.
This looks good for Kasva, actually. I'm surprised. The demo ship comes in from Saymyname and actually does no damage to that fire ship from Kasva. Extra speed coming in clutch for the Byzantines there on the attack rate. And the demo now just takes 1.
Yeah,
doesn't even kill a single ship.
That's very nice micro by Saymyname as well. And look at the fire galley at the TC of Saymyname. 1 HP. Do you know how frustrating it is to attack the fire galley and let it escape with 1 HP? That's the most frustrating thing that happens.
Okay, so let's look at the numbers now. There's 3 fire galleys, 2 in the cube from Kasva. We've got 7 on the water from Saymyname and a demo ship. And Kasva is now, I think, pushing forward a little bit, still trying to find those fish. Gets a good demo shot against the galleys from Saymyname at his fishing ships, but he's lost fish now. He's only got 3 on the field.
Yeah, and Saymyname had a nice response as well with the demo ship, damaging 1 and killing the other one. So nicely done by Saymyname. And you can already see that Kasva has given up on water, or has accepted the fate that he will most likely be in a disadvantaged position here. And he has started farming on his main island here. And what can I say? I mean, Saymyname is in such a good position now again, right? Just the fact. Okay, go ahead, Dave.
He is losing HP on his fishing ships, though. Kasva is still keeping up the pressure. But go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I mean, just due to the fact that he was up so much faster, he was able to win water now. I don't think Kasper will be able to come back on this one. His deficit is just too big here. And now the problem is, you don't want to have Saymyname with Italians being able to freely fish boom on this kind of map, right? The map is just too water relevant. So
Demo ship against the fish. Demo ship. That could be. Oh, Saymyname notices it, but Kasva still got 2.
That's insane. I mean, if he had not reacted there, in worst case, he loses 4 fishing boats, right? So very nicely done by Saymyname. I have to say, he's playing very, very nicely so far this set.
It's funny, we don't see too much of him on the ladder, or like playing against other pros or whatever all that often. But you think about his past couple tournament appearances, right? We've got this one. He's looking good so far in 2 games, and then we had the tournament appearance against Viper.
Yeah, I remember.
In King of the Desert, and that was just an insane set. That was unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean,
Demo it again.
Yeah. 2 fishing boats. Yeah, 2 fishing boats. So Kasva is doing a very nice job in harassing the fishing boats by Saymyname. So that's exactly the way you have to approach it. How many fishing boats does Saymyname have?
One.
Nothing.
Kasva has 1 and Saymyname has 0.
Whoa. That's
he's winning. He's winning the
fish.
He's
winning. He has the water control here. No, but very nice response by Kasva, right? And in those kind of situations, as Saymyname, what you want to do is, ideally, you spread every fishing boat to 1 deep fish, right? Because the demo harassments are going to be neglected then.
So, different approaches here. Kasva is going for a market, which means he should be able to go up a little bit faster. And Saymyname is going for an archer range. He's already producing archers, and he does have that transport ship still alive with water control. So he should be able to land those on Kasva's island, or just walk over for that matter.
Yeah, I think what he will do is he's just about to wall the both sides of his entrances to the island, and then he will try. Yeah, what Kasva is trying to sneak a villager. That's what you were saying, right?
Yeah. There's no hole there though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to work out. The spearman should be able to find that, right?
Maybe he gets through without Saymyname seeing it.
I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, he will be able to wall in time, so he doesn't see that. And Saymyname has reacted. Look at that. Quick wall by Kasva needed.
No, he hasn't. He didn't notice it. Oh, now an auto target. Damn. Should have blocked with the llama, maybe.
Yeah.
But still, he's on the way to Castle H before Saymyname is, and Saymyname is now going for archers, and he's going to delete the wall and send them across. Kind of weird to me. Does he not still? Oh, he lost his transport ship. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh, he lost it? Really? Okay. But I think in this case, you just build a new one, because that's just going to be so much faster, right, for the archers. Things to notice as well, Kasva is going to redock on the very left-hand side. So he wants to contest the water, which is the right move to do.
Villager being hunted down by the spearman. He is going to die. And Saymyname is kind of covering that little marshy path there with a fire ship. He's going to be patrolling there, but he still can't see the docks. And look at Kasva knows he's there. He's going to transport over a villager. He kept his transport alive, and he's going to bring him to that other island and still try and do some land shenanigans over on that side. No, another dock.
Yeah. That's such a smart move, because Saymyname, as you said, he doesn't know yet that Kasva has docked there, and that way Kasva is able to get more docks up. And wow, Saymyname, he is on point. He has now spotted those 2 docks, and now he knows obviously what's going to hit him. Kasva is going for water, not for land.
And Kasva actually canceled the war galley upgrade, or was that in one of the docks that died?
That could be. Yeah, that could be.
He was getting it, and then it was canceled. He did see this land army coming in because of Town Watch and Town Patrol for Byzantines, which is great. He had tons of vision over that from his docks, but he's not really going to have an answer to the 2 archers. They can be very annoying.
Yeah, they can be super annoying. They don't have fletching yet, though, so Kasva knows. Whoa, Kasva is really reacting heavily here to this TC, building the TC. I guess he didn't check if there are any upgrades there for Saymyname. And I think, yeah, he's still okay. So he's going for the upgrade, for the War Galley upgrade. Both of them are doing that, and we will see another fight on water. However, I don't see a way how Kasva can even compete there, because look at the numbers, Dave.
Yeah.
Look at the numbers.
He can't take gold either. I mean, there's archers over on his main gold, and there's 3 archers on the other side too. It's only a matter of time before Saymyname upgrades that. But yeah, look at the army.
Yeah, that's just. Oh, and the War Galley upgrade is coming in exactly in this right time, and yeah, that's such a huge difference in terms of army count. And 1 for 2, 1 for 2.
Oh no!
Oh, that hurts so much.
You needed that to go in Kasva's favor to keep this competitive, not to say my name. That was a big demo shot, but here comes some demos.
Whoa,
Kasva, oh my god!
That can be huge. What? Kasva didn't pay attention. He did not pay attention. Oh, that could have been so huge.
So, the demo comes in from Say My Name. There's a demo behind the fire ship. He's going to have to wait for his friend to die.
Whoa!
Okay, now the demo comes out. That was a big explosion.
Oh, just one more of that and all of them are gone. Yeah, that's something you never want to do. If you have docks like that stacked up, you don't want to engage into that. You build war galleys and shoot them from the distance. Oh, that really hurts.
We got a Scorpion from Kasva, and he's completely out of gold.
Yep.
So that's why he's not making any more Navy. He's going out now to that gold. He still hasn't walled that bottom side, so those archers from the right can loop around. They can just go under the TC for that matter. And there's still crossbows in the south.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, Saymyname, he's really on top of things. He's raiding on land. He's taking care of the water as well. He has fish added as well. Only 6 though. I think you can make the argument to add 4 or 5 more. I mean, especially if you're Italians. They're so cheap, right? So makes definitely sense. And Kasva is really struggling for space. It's a very tough position for him.
Kasva's also struggling to keep his TCs working. He's got 9 minutes almost of idle TC time. We've got 3.5 from Say My Name.
Yep.
You can see that reflected in the villager count here. Kasva's at 40 vills. Say My Name's at 50. He's now getting gill nets, and he has 6 fishing ships. He's adding in 3 more too. He's actually going from mill to mill the elephant.
What? Man, that is such an Age of Empires 4 move. That is such an Age of 4 move. You don't do that in Age of Empires 2. You cannot compare 400 food to 2000 food. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah, but definitely. You know what I would do now? You need to get the relics in the center. These are so juicy here.
Yeah, there's 4 relics basically for free, and Say My Name has all the water control. He already has a transport ship. It's not that much of an investment. It is a time investment though. It is very, trust me, Jordan, I'm an expert at transporting things when you're busy. Okay? If you saw me yesterday, it is a big time investment. Very distracting.
But it can be worth it, Dave, especially when you're saving your ally, right?
Yeah.
No, I know.
Bringing 25 villagers over with 1 transport is maybe not. and then getting criticized by not having the upgrade. Yeah, that's my world I'm living in all the time. So, for Kasva, he's going for a 3rd TC here. He's going to boom up a little bit and try to play a later game against the Italians. What do you do here in Kasva's position? Do you try... You have to try and redock at some point. Do you go for a castle maybe to get ground on the shore? Do you go for monks to convert some of the fire ships? What is the play?
So I think, as Byzantines, the best thing you can do here... I mean, just general on this map, water is just such a huge factor, right? If you have control of the water, you literally control, let's say, 80%, maybe 75% of all the map, right? So, with cannon galleons, for example. So, you need to contest the water, and the only thing how you can do that is get a castle, get some for the castle, build it on the shore, and try to redock, and then compete on water. But that's just gonna be so hard to pull off. as the Italian player most likely will commit on water as well.
No, dude, he's going for another mill for the other elephant. Bro, did he forget how to play the game?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's usually not the best thing to do. Huh.
Oh,
Even
it's
even
corrupted
with
him.
even with Japanese, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. Doesn't seem great, but maybe maybe he just wants to focus other places. Saymyname coming back with these crossbows. I did love what he did once the Scorpions came on the field for Kasva. He just kind of ignored engaging and he
Yeah.
just explored both sides.
Yeah.
He knew that he couldn't let Kasva expand on either side, and you can see he's got crossbows patrolling on the left, waiting for Kasva to come over. He was patrolling on the right with crossbows, and now he's going for barracks. So
Yeah.
we're gonna see the
Condos.
Condottiero
Yeah.
come in.
Yeah.
That's interesting, and it should be pretty deadly.
Yeah, for sure. That's a very good move, I think. With the condos, you can do some very nice raids. They don't have the best Pierce armor, but Kasva will not be able to have TCs everywhere, right, to save everything from raiding. And Saymyname is doing the perfect moves, right? He's having War Galleys now as well. He has added those to have some sort of trying to prevent Kasva from redocking, which is going to be the biggest threat. And also having some production for the condos to get some ratings in. So, Saymyname is playing flawless again this game, and as previous game, he has a huge economy advantage again.
He tried to send a villager to the left, and he actually tried for a cute little trick, which is building the gate as the villager was running around for the fires, which will block the fire from hitting your unit. So that was kind of cool. He managed to save the villager, but
2 HP.
there's no expansion for him, and he went for a 4th TC too. He is on the way to Imperial Age, so he's trying to get that castle.
Yeah, he's definitely trying to get the castle, right? He has a lot on stone. He has the TC on stone now, and yeah, how much does he even have now on stone? 18 villagers. So he wants to get that castle up ASAP. However, now the cannon galleons don't need chemistry anymore to be produced. So it's going to be very fast that those cannon galleons come.
They still need chemistry. They just don't need the cannon galleon.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, Dave, for that correction. When I was saying that, I was like, I think that's wrong, but let's say it anyway.
Story of my life.
You want to act smart. That's how it is.
Oh. So here come the condos. Now, the one problem with condos, I don't think it's going to be so much of a factor here on this map, is it's a really good early Imperial unit, but it scales off really hard later in the game. And look at Kasva sacrificing the vills. He doesn't want to let those in. If Kasva ever gets a castle up, the condos are really going to struggle against any cataphracts, even non-elite cataphracts he gets out. The problem for him is that the water is going to be so huge here. And cannon galleons can always come and kill that castle.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, Kasva is trying to respond to that as good as he can, right? And he did some good moves, sacrificing those villagers in order to prevent those condos to get into the economy. But now, the question is, what is he going to do now? He's getting the castle up, and the castle is not as close to the swordfish as he would have loved to. And that means that he's gonna really struggle to get some docks up safely, because the war galleys are waiting and are ready to get the docks denied there.
You almost like, I think, as weird as this sounds, I think the only play for Kasva is to take back water right now, or to try to.
Exactly.
You get fast fire ship with docks on the front and on that castle. Maybe Saymyname doesn't react in time. And if you ever take out water, then you can deal with the land pressure afterwards. He's going for a second castle.
Yep.
In the south.
I totally agree with you, Dave. And look at the main economy of Kasva. Yes, he has 4 TCs. However, he only has so much space to work with. And all those villagers are so inefficient right now. What is the working efficiency? Look at that, 49.7. Okay, 50% worker efficiency for Kasva. So that's just so bad. That means 45 villagers are working here for him, which is not the ideal situation.
He's going for some cataphracts, and he's sending them to the left. And Saymyname is actually going to wall him in on the left side. And he's got all that production on the right. Kasva's really going to struggle to expand, and he hasn't gone for any docks yet. He needs to go water, I think. Saymyname getting elite cannon galleon.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He's
This is
even
over.
going dry dock. He really wants those navies to be even faster. Yeah? So yeah, he's literally going for all the lovely attacks you can go for, and yeah, he's in the driving position. He knows that, right? The only thing which I'm still missing from him, is him getting some outposts on both sides, on left and the right hand side, just to really 100% confirm that there is no Kasva in there.
Yeah, true. I mean, he has to assume by now he had crossbows patrolling everywhere, getting him some vision earlier, right?
Yeah. And look at that, he's even going for the lovely relics in the middle as well. So he's taking care of everything here.
He made 2 monks to get them. See, he can't be bothered with multiple trips there, Jordan. He's just gonna make 2 trips in total, grab the relics and bring them back. And Kasva is full in on Cataphract. He's just now getting Horse Collar. Oh, and he doesn't have that much wood to chop for the late game too. He's just trapped. There's no answer here.
Yeah. And Kasva is that kind of player who likes to stay in the game a bit longer compared to other people who resign a bit earlier. Like, for example, I'm that kind of player who tends to resign a bit earlier compared to others, just because of the fact that I most likely know how the game is going to evolve anyway.
See, subtle flex. Yeah, I give up earlier because I know everything. Did you get that one from Doubt? It sounds like something he would say.
Yeah, I learned it from him. I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I will use that one. That's a good way to flex. I was just trying to say I'm smarter than the most, okay?
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I see. I agree. Yeah, I think you're a pretty smart guy. Kasva's losing his castle, not even bothering repairing at the moment. He goes for a 3rd castle instead, and that one can still be ranged, I believe, by the cannon galleons, and the condotieros are still being annoying.
Is that in range of the water? I don't
Elite
think
cannon
so.
galleon, I think, can get that from this little area of the
demo.
surface. Yeah, that was a big demo.
That was, look at that demo, man. Look at it. No, nothing got killed. No, but I think if to place the cannon galleon there, it's not in range.
Okay. I think it might hit the tiny little edge of that castle.
Yeah, that would be super
15,
interesting.
They have 15 range, so think about a Treb. You're -1 range on a Treb. Should be able to hit it.
Oh, that would be... Can we check that somehow? Maybe Saymyname will do it anyway. Let's see.
Yeah. It's not live games, it's Rex, so we can't, like, reach out to him, you know?
Yeah, Saymyname, try it, please. Oh, that would be lovely. So, but... what is Kasva's long-term plan here, Dave? Can you try to tell me?
Yeah, the long-term plan for Kasva is we want to take a big fight with our Cataphracts, feel really cool, and then we resign.
Yeah, that must be it, right? I don't see any longevity of his strategy here.
I mean, he's walled in.
Dave, you know, I don't want to be that caster who...
Be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy, that caster who tells that this game will end, should end now or in 5 minutes, but the result is kind of inevitable, right? Inevitable. It's okay.
Inevitable? Inevitable?
Yeah, okay.
Inevitable?
Inevitable, yeah.
Inedible?
Yeah. Inedible, everything you want. Oh. But, you know, I have something in my mind. I was like, okay, I will say that now. And then I realized, okay, you sounded so stupid right now. Oh, my grammar,
right.
vocabulary. Oh, yeah.
No, it's fun. You got a new cool word, right?
Yeah.
You like using those. So there we go. Saymyname comes forward. Kasva's going to have a bombard cannon. And Kasva is still going to have this Cataphract army. And Kasva is still alive somehow. Kasva has 113 villagers in this tiny little square here, Jordan.
Yeah, but what is he doing? Like, oh, he has bomber cannons now to get some spacing. Yeah, but...
He's quick walling.
What else? I mean,
What is going on?
especially let's just pretend he's able to push Saymyname back somehow.
They have an answer to Cataphracts.
They have a great answer.
The best answer in the game, probably, to Cataphracts.
Exactly. So, the Cataphracts are not doing anything long term. You know, so
Where are the cannon galleons from Saymyname? Are they mixed into that?
yes, they are.
Okay. Siege ram for Kasva. And
Nice.
handcart, he's staying in this. If he comes back here,
I
don't
stop.
think yeah, I think Saymyname needs to go AFK for like 5 minutes for him to come back.
Yeah.
And look, he's already adding an elite Genoese crossbow.
See, Dave, that's also one of the downsides of Age of Empires 4. Age of Empires 4 makes player believe that they still have a chance somehow.
Yep.
And they drag out the game completely unnecessarily to an extent where it's not bearable anymore. Like, what the hell is this? On Age of Empires 4, I totally understand that you would stay in there. But in Age of Empires 2, get the shit out of here. Really.
You heard it here first, folks. Get this shit out of here. And Saymyname had been paused. And usually if a player pauses and they're this far ahead, you just call the GG anyway. You know,
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
whatever. Go next. But Kasva's like, yeah, let's go. Let's keep going. He's going for Siege Ram here. He's bringing the cataphracts across. Does he resign when he sees these? Surely he does.
He won't.
Right?
He won't. He won't. He will try to raid now. Wall it, please. Saymyname, please, wall. No. Where are the quick walls?
Honestly, the best answer in the game to cataphracts.
Yeah, it
and
is.
he's seen them.
Yeah.
He sees the castles. And does he even get through here with one cataphract?
No, he does not.
One survives.
No. Please.
Nope.
Kill it,
No,
Kasva. Kill it. Oh! GG! Yes!
GG. He was even going for Onager. Jordan.
Really?
Oh
He
my
went for...
God.
wow. He's committed.
Wow, Kasva. I mean, you gotta give him credit for the tenacity, but at some point you need to realize that the game is done. And I think there was a mistake there from Kasva going for the castles instead of trying to get back on water. It was always going to be tough after that start, being so far behind and not having the food income that he needed, as he was engaging over on the left side too with cataphracts against ships. But going for cataphracts in this situation, the Italians have all the answers.
That's
the water
problem.
control, the elite Genoese expo, like everything.
Yeah. What Kasva should have done was going Arbalest in theory when he sees those condos, right? But only after he was pushed back trying to redock, which he didn't even try as well. So,
Do
yeah.
cataphracts ignore the bonus damage from Genoese crossbow? Really? That's what my chat's telling me.
No chance.
I thought they ignored a portion of it. I didn't think they ignored all of it.
No. Genoese just shred cataphracts, right?
You saw how they got shredded there, but maybe that was
Yeah.
because he had full upgrades and they weren't elite yet.
You think so? I don't think so.
I think they do a
ignore
portion of their bonus damage.
they ignore half, really?
They ignore all they ignore plus 12. I'm being told.
What?
What? No,
Dave,
that
what?
can't-
No
I-
chance.
We need to go in the scenario editor after this.
Yes, we have to. Because
This doesn't.
we-
No.
we sound so dumb right now if that was correct. That would not be
least-
good.
You know what, Jordan? At least you're here, though. If I say that, everyone's like, stupid caster. At least I have a pro player here to back me up, you know?
Yeah, I don't think it makes the situation look better for us. Now you have a pro player who doesn't know that kind of stuff as well. What?
They ignore
Nice.
every bonus. I think even Samurais, that's not true. Samurai
No,
gets
Samurai shred threats.
Yeah.
No, and chat doesn't know. Like, Dave, we must really be careful about not trusting chat too much, right? Because they like that kind of situation where they are saying things where they think they're right, but they're actually not, and then we look stupid. So that's not gonna happen today, okay, chat? Not happening.
100% confident in their mistakes.
Yeah.
That's like the guy on, there was a guy on the subreddit yesterday, Jordan, that posted like all these low elos not getting fletching and bodkin for their conquistadors. PSA, you need to get fletching, bodkin, and bracer for conquistadors.
Well, for conquistadors especially, right? With Spanish, you don't have to pay gold to research that. So you have to do that. I totally understand his point. For sure.
For conks.
Yes, for conks.
Okay. I'm just assuming that you're joking there.
Okay, obviously I'm joking.
I don't know with you, Jordan. I mean, you didn't know about cataphracts denying the bonus from Genuine's crossbows.
I knew that one was coming, Dave. I knew that one. It's more about if you have two people and you realize both of them realize that something is wrong, the one person has to use that in favor of him to attack the other one, to make a shot. That's what you did right now. I'm used to that, Dave.
Yeah, well, you play games with Viper all the time, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's
Yeah.
always shooting
All
at
right.
me.
Kasva's home map is Houseboat.
Houseboat, right?
Second home map, yep. And from what we've seen so far, honestly, not expecting great things from him. I mean, he picked Compass as his home map last game, and then his opening build was not great, you know?
Yeah. Well, let's see. I mean, Houseboat. Dave, we talked about it yesterday a bit. By the way, I'm already at 5 seconds, just for the information.
So am I. I was waiting for you.
Okay, I was waiting for you. So let's do it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I'm wondering, who came up with that kind of map?
This map has been around for years. So this map was popular back in like 2015, 16 for like the Nations Cup, and then there was a number of show match series with this one. And maybe you don't remember it, Jordan, but I'm sure you've played on it before. It's an older map that saw less usage in the last couple of years, and then I suggested it for this tournament.
I'm
And
wondering.
T90 was
Yeah, I'm wondering. Wasn't there a tournament, especially for the, let's say, not the top 20 experts, but the ones below that played on this map? Is that an option? Because I remember Bugum, for example, playing in a tournament playing this map.
I don't remember every specific tournament it's been at. I know it was in like ECL, I think.
ECL as well? Okay.
I know it was in some of the Nations Cup, some of the team game tournaments.
Nation.
Maybe.
Ah,
Oh, no,
okay.
that was Decentering. Trying to figure out where
Yeah.
this one.
I think I'm mixing this one up with... No, the centering was where you had an island as well with 2 boars and a few sheep, right?
Yeah, and you could TC that, or
Yeah.
you could go away, and it was just one big water.
Yeah, okay. I remember the centering. That was a lovely map. But yeah, this one I feel like is extremely tricky to play.
Yeah.
Because there are so much things you have to take care of. And Dave, I don't know if you know, but using the transport to get units to somewhere really requires a lot of time and action.
Yeah, this map at some point you'll see players likely later on in the game deleting that TC. At least a lot of players do. It's not optimal.
Yeah.
It makes you feel really good that you don't have to transport villagers from that anymore. Anyway, these civs here are Japanese for Saymyname, which is great civ on this map, and Lithuanians for Kasva. And Lithuanians get that extra food early, which means he can send all of his starting vills out to the wood line, although one of them is kind of idle right now, to get the dock up a little bit sooner.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Lithuanians have such a good start on hybrid maps in general, and especially on this map, it's just beautiful for them because you get the dock out so fast and can start fishing right away. And with the shore fish, it even allows you to be a bit more greedy on how much villages you put on food at the beginning, which means you can put more on wood, which means you get the fishing boats early out.
I like the approach better from Saymyname, though. You see he's docked on the outside. I think you should probably dock on the outside rather than the inside layer, just because you're going to take the shorefish there anyway.
Yeah.
You can see Saymyname, instead of making that mill, and even though the mills are cheaper for Japanese, he's gone for the dock, and he's able to gather with 2 villagers.
Exactly. That's why I usually want to place the dock on the outside rather than inside.
Okay, transporting over some water buffalo. It's really important to find those on this map, I think.
Yeah.
Just so you can have something your villagers can work on in the middle. And you don't need to constantly ferry them over. He's going to bring 4 of them over. Looks like Kasva already had 2, but he was already taking them. What's going on? Why aren't you taking the shorefish? I don't...
Huh? Why is he taking the water buffalo instead of the shorefish?
I don't understand. I don't understand. He's going for a mill in a good position. He'll get 2 shorefish and berries there. So that's great. He's also beginning to wall off a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so not the best start from Kasva, I would say. But he's fine, obviously. Especially with Lithuanians, you're always ahead compared to other civs. The question I'm always asking myself on this map is, what is the best strategy to go for? Because I think two options are viable. Either you go fast fuel age and try to contest the water of your opponent, or you ignore
FC.
everything and go for FC.
Yeah. I think it might depend on the map, on how you can like where your resources are, how you can wall behind, because you kind of have to wall if you're going FC, right? And sometimes the generation is a little bit open on the sides, as we can see, like Saymyname, maybe the north side is a little bit open for him.
Yeah.
So it depends. It also depends on, you know, whether you took a scout fight early, if you got the villager out fast enough, if you found your opponent's lake, etc., etc.
Yeah, there are many things to consider here. But yeah, it's a very, very tricky map. And very intense as well in terms of the transport micro. So,
And
yeah.
I like this from Saymyname, sending 2 vills forward.
Yeah.
So we saw this from Stark against Ozone. He went for double dock
Yeah.
on his opponent's base. But I think 2 vills is good, because if that 1 vill gets found out, you can always build the dock with the 2nd vill, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we can definitely see the approach of Saymyname. He's trying to be the aggressor in this game. However, what I don't like is his timing. He should have been at the front way earlier to build those docks, because he reaches fuel age and he doesn't have the docks placed yet, even. So, what is his plan here? Is he really want to contest the water here, or is he playing land? No, water, right? Yeah, water, because he doesn't have barrack. And Kasva is spotting.
Scout it?
Yeah,
He scouts it right away, but he's going to be slower. He's going to be slower, so he can bring the transport ship over there, let Saymyname know that he's scouted it.
Yep.
But and he's bringing his scout back, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, and the thing is, Kasva could block the foundation of
He
Saymyname's
is!
dock. Yep. This is the moment where you split the 2 villagers, try to get the dock up. Oh, never mind.
Oh, he doubled back.
Yep.
He got him. He doubled back. Now, what does he go for? He goes for a fire galley right away. Does he go for a 2nd dock of his own? I don't see it yet.
Oh, you have to. You have to go for a 2nd dock
He's
yourself.
going out with villagers.
What is
Oh,
he
he's
doing?
going for a tower in between the docks, but oh
What?
god, one demo ship can deny that tower and kill the foundation.
Oh, that's not gonna be a good move, I think. Especially
Or
the
even
2 fire. The 2 villagers, they can even harass the tower. And
Yeah. Oh, that's a bit of a better spot than the first one. It's gonna be up there. He makes a house. That's a good house there.
yeah, but that tower is just no chance. No chance. That's just such a useless tower, right? Because it's not like the tower has fletching, where it hits 100% of the time the units which are coming out of the dock. That's not the case. So that tower does nothing to him.
There to harass at all either.
Yeah, exactly.
So the tower is going to do a couple damage per shot to each of the fire galleys. And I love that Saymyname is still looping around with these vills. He was repairing his fire galley earlier. He has the advantage. And I think if you're Saymyname and you see that transport ship, I think you have to try and kill that from Kasva, because you essentially idle the entire TC if you do.
Yeah. That's a huge problem. I mean, Kasva is trying to get a dock up in the front of Saymyname as well. But then again, we're talking about Japanese fishing boats, right? So they are not gonna die too early there. And look at how many villagers are idle for Kasva here, just to keep the fire galleys away. And he has not added the 2nd dock yet. That is so surprising.
He's going for a stable.
Yeah, scouts play this.
Yeah.
That's
But
gonna do
where's
something.
he gonna get the food? He's gonna get kicked off water.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
He's gonna have no-
yeah, he still has some food in the bank, right? But he's gonna run out of food very soon.
And look at this. Saymyname is doing a better job repairing his fire galleys on Kasva's pond than Kasva is. Now, he lost that one. He was paying attention maybe at the front or something. Now he's going to see this transport ship, and he's going to take it out. And there's an idle TC for Kasva. He can take the shorefish for a limited amount of time, but he took the water buffalo earlier. He has nothing to do with those vills.
Yeah. However, I still see a world where Saymyname is losing this situation, because 2 docks up for Kasva in his pond, and scouts could hit Saymyname very hard on the left-hand side, where the gold, the berries, and the wood is, right? So I wouldn't count Kasva out yet.
Kasva is still producing vills, but no way to get off. He's not making a transport ship. The vills are now gathering the shorefish. The fires don't take that much damage from the TC at all.
Yeah.
And there's a demo coming. There's a demo coming.
Oh! That could be a huge one. Whoa! That's a huge one. Man, that's insane.
He only got one villager and a couple fishing ships that were basically useless anyway. The fishing ships saved the villagers. They gave their lives.
Was it only one? Was it really only one villager? I thought it was way more.
No. And it looks like the transport ship from Saymyname might go down, and the scouts are here.
No, that's huge for Kasva.
And he's on the mill too. He already killed one villager. He's gonna kill another one. Maybe.
Yeah.
Does she die? She dies.
Yeah.
Kasva maybe coming back here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's 36 villagers to 33, so Kasva is definitely in it, right? The huge problem I see for Kasva right now is that he has 13 villagers on his island, which are not useful.
And the demos are ready, Jordan.
Yeah, they're so ready. They're so ready. Just
They're
imagine.
so ready. What does he see?
But like, I'm thinking, what is Kasva doing if he's losing the dock?
Yeah.
There's no way to transport those villagers away.
He's lost his gold too. That's being taken up by the fire. Come on, demos. You have to. Say my name.
He sees it even, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't see it.
No, he doesn't see it.
But he knows the shorefish are there. That could be the only place the villagers. I don't want to take my eyes off this.
Oh, me as well, Dave. I'm not biased, you know me, but I want to see the demo.
I know.
I want to.
One transport ship in the queue for Kasva, so he's ready to transport. Say my name. Come on. I know you're busy over here. He's losing more villagers on the berries there. He's losing more villagers on the gold, but the demos just need to connect. Oh, if they can connect against that transport ship.
Oh, that would be nice as well, but there could have been a very better one. And Kasva is still producing villagers from his TC. Look at Kasva's economy. 0 on food, 0 on gold, and 10 on wood.
This is why I hate to play this map, but it's so much fun to watch it.
Yeah, thank you for adding that to the tournament. Yeah. It's appreciated.
Too bad, man. I like your pain. I like it.
I know. You like the suffering, right?
Yeah. No, he's not going to get the vills with the demo ships. Okay, now he's moving his fires. He's going to loop around and look. Now he's moving the demos.
Let's go. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. Say my name. Say my name.
Say my name.
What you doing? Man.
He's busy. He's making archers at home. He's sending them across. Kasva does have basically control over Say My Name's pawn, and he's killed a lot of villagers there. The transport ship goes down, but it does get 5 villagers off the main island. And Kasva is now going to be going to stone in the middle. Both players have been housed for a while. they've been really struggling with keeping their houses alive and keeping their production up.
That's a crazy game. But the thing is, okay, Say My Name, he has 4 fishing boats, but they're completely idle, right? So their economy is, well, no, they're not the same.
And that TC is idle too.
Look at Kasva's food income. It's not existent. Is Kasva still playing?
Yeah. And he's got archers in his woodline now.
Yeah.
Does he have fletching? Say My Name does not have fletching.
Yeah.
So Kasva can engage against these with villagers. He doesn't even notice it, though. There's too much other things going on.
Yeah.
Villagers in the middle still not doing anything. Kasva needs to go for a transport ship. I think trying to take back water here is a mistake. I think you just need to make them and then ditch them again.
Yeah, and at this point I wouldn't compete for water here. That doesn't make too much sense, I feel.
Say My Name is still housed. He's been housed at 55 pop for the last 3 minutes. The last 3 minutes.
I know. That's insane. Man, you can really tell that this map is really asking for the best from those players. And look,
it really is.
His gold is being harassed by one spearman as well, and he's not really reacting to that either.
Yeah, and the scout is here. A new scout is here. Kasva doesn't notice that. It's so tough to keep track of everything. Like, you're going to have idle military units everywhere. Kasva quick walled the archers out on the other side. Now he's building a tower. That's going to protect him there. Yeah. He's still... Oh, another demo shot could come in. Oh, my God. He's got 2 transports in the queue.
Yeah, it's insane. He's really committed to that. And he still produces villagers, Kasva. Why?
Well, he's got 2 transports.
What was that? The fire galley reacted and then just stopped.
It might be on stand ground so they don't run into the TC.
Could be, yeah. Oh, Dave, how much do I want this to happen here? Look at 9 villagers being... Oh, he reacts! Reacts! Let go! Yeah, no, what? What was that?
Don't run away!
What was that? Who killed it? Oh, 5 villagers dead!
Oh my goodness. He's got a second one though. He's fine. He's
Oh
fine.
god.
This is why you make 2. Please.
Oh.
He saved 1 vill. Just get in. Just get in. Just get
Kill
in.
it.
Just get in.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Saymyname.
Oh, don't go to the other fires. Okay, he should be able to get out.
Yeah,
on
he
time.
will, he will. But he will lose villagers because they are so low HP. He loses 3 villagers, no? 2, yeah. And now he's running into the spearmen and archers, Dave.
Kasva deleted his TC on the mainland and he's putting it in the north.
Oh.
He's putting it so far away from his base.
Whoa. He is 1,000 score behind.
Yeah, Saymyname's about to click up too. If he ever notices that he has the res, he's going for a stable. Now, he's still housed, and dude, he's still housed at 55, and Kasva's killing more houses.
No. Oh, that's why maybe. That's why. I know that feeling very well. When your house is getting killed, you're building houses and you're feeling like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, that's just such a great position for Saymyname. And Dave, look at it. Saymyname has clicked up to cast age now. So he has such a huge advantage, right?
Yep. But I mean, he's going to be housed again soon. He's building 2 more. How many houses has been killed? I wish we had a stat for that.
Yeah, I think he has killed 6, 7 already. Oh, 2 demos here from Kasva, killing the transport ship. I don't think that's worth it at all, but okay. And Saymyname still has 2 fishing boats. How? That's what I'm wondering.
Saymyname is going for stables, so he's going to be going into knights, which is an excellent choice on this type of map where you know your opponent has so much eco all over the place.
Yeah.
Knights are great, and Kasva is actually coming forward for a tower on that. I think Kasva just wants to make the game crazy, and that's why he's coming forward for this. He thinks Saymyname might not notice this, but...
He does not! He does not react!
Oh my god!
He does not react!
I mean, the tower itself doesn't really accomplish all that much. He can just relocate a lumber camp.
Oh, he's reacting! He's reacting! He will stop the tower. He will stop the tower for sure.
But he's gonna run into the TC. Oh no, he notices the TC from Kasva.
Yeah. Oh, the tower is not gonna go up, is it? No, I don't see it. He is flashing, right? Yeah, the tower is not gonna go up.
Yeah, you can just avoid the skirmishers, and I think this is the GG moment for
Yeah,
Kasva.
GG.
Yeah, I mean 3-0 for Saymyname. He's played these games incredibly well.
Yes.
Kasva, maybe not his best showing
Yeah.
in this series, but what a crazy final game there. Actually insane.
Dave, what I'm saying now is I'm sure every player in the tournament is going to agree with me. Thanks so much for having this map in the map pool. This is chaos.
Yeah, I know. And I knew it coming in. Me and T90 both said it. Like, this is a map that you hate to play,
Yeah.
but you love to watch.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you never know what you're going to see, right? And fortunately for you, there is a prize pool waiting if you win.
Yeah.
So for me, it's all about entertainment value.
Exactly.
I don't care about your personal comfort as a player, Jordan.
Exactly.
I don't.
I know. You should not. Right? I compare this map a bit to Huang. You don't want to play it, but you love to watch it. Right? It's the same with Huang. You don't want to play against him, but you love when people have to play him.
Yeah, at least you're not going to be playing this 2,000 times, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Well,
That was a set. I feel bad for Kasva, but clearly he wasn't as prepared as you would like to see from him, I think.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? Age of Empires 2 is on such a high level that there is no chance that you can play it just a bit and think that you can reach the deeper stages of a tournament. That's just not going to happen. And Saymyname, I would say, flawless play, and he looked very strong here.